Introduction. Welcome, my dear friends. Today, we stand on the edge of something extraordinary, something that can change the course of your life forever. Wealth is not a distant dream, not a mere fantasy reserved for others. It is your birthright, and with the right tools, it can be yours, waiting for you to claim it. In this moment, I'm going to share with you 5 proven steps to manifest your lottery jackpot. But first, you must understand this: manifestation is not magic. It is the application of universal laws, the same laws that govern the cosmos, and these laws are available to you right now. We often think of winning the lottery as something that happens randomly, but let me tell you this: it is not by chance. You can use the power of your mind to align yourself with wealth and draw it into your life. This is not a distant possibility. It is a living truth, waiting for you to step into. Let us begin the journey toward manifesting your lottery win. 1. Set a clear and specific intention. To manifest anything in your life, you must first set a clear and specific intention. It is impossible to navigate toward a destination when you are uncertain of where you are going. The universe operates with incredible precision, and when you send out a vague, unclear request, the universe responds in kind, creating confusion and scattered results. But when you set a clear, specific intention, you send out a powerful signal that aligns your inner desires with external results. Think of your intention as a magnet. The clearer and more specific it is, the stronger it pulls the exact outcomes you desire toward you. Just as a laser beam cuts through darkness, a focused intention cuts through distractions, guiding you toward the life you are meant to live. When your intention is clear, your mind, body, and spirit become aligned with it. The universe then responds by creating pathways and opportunities that match your exact desire. Setting an intention goes beyond just a thought or wish. It is the act of deciding with full conviction that this is what you want and then committing to it with all of your energy. Sarah, a woman seeking a new career, spent years feeling uncertain about her future. She would casually hope for a job, but never with clarity or focus. Then one day, she made a decision. She took the time to sit down, clearly define what she wanted in her career, and created a vision for her life. She wanted a role that was fulfilling, financially stable, and aligned with her values. Sarah's decision to set a clear, specific intention shifted everything. Soon after, she received an offer from a company that met all her criteria. It is important to note that setting a clear intention is not a passive act. It requires commitment, belief, and a willingness to align your actions with your desires. When you set your intention, you must act as if it is already unfolding. You must feel the emotions of having already received it. The universe is moved by not just your thoughts, but the energy you put behind them. A clear intention backed by genuine feeling and belief sends a forceful energy out into the universe, which begins to magnetize everything you need to manifest. That intention. Clarity also helps to prevent distractions. When you know exactly what you want, you will no longer be swayed by fleeting desires or external pressures. You will remain steady, like a ship on course, no matter what happens around you. Take James, who desired financial freedom, but spent years unsure about how much he wanted. He fluctuated between small goals and grand dreams, never committing to one vision. Finally, he chose to set a clear and specific intention for his financial goals. He committed to earning a particular amount each year, saving for a specific goal, and investing with purpose. His focused intentions led him to take the necessary actions that, over time, brought him the financial stability he had long sought. The universe listens when you speak with clarity, but it listens even more intently when you speak with conviction. Your words, your thoughts, and your emotions must align with your clear, specific intention. When they do, there is no force in the universe that can stand in your way. Trust in the power of clarity, and know that once you set a specific intention, the entire universe begins to move in your favor. The doors open, the opportunities arrive, and the right people come into your life. So, take the time today to define your intention with precision. The clearer you are, the faster your desires will manifest. 2. Visualize your success. To visualize your success is to take an active role in shaping your future. Your mind, dear friend, is a powerful tool that can bring your dreams to life. Just as an artist sees a masterpiece before it is painted, you must see the life you desire before it manifests in the physical world. Visualization is not just about imagining something, it is about feeling the experience as if it's already yours. about drawing your dreams into your reality with the power of your inner vision. When you visualize your success, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your deepest desires. You create a mental blueprint, a vivid picture that the universe can respond to. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you see yourself succeeding, living the life you desire, your subconscious begins to work on bringing that vision into reality. Think of Laura, who had always dreamed of becoming a best-selling author. She would sit quietly each day and picture herself signing books for fans, standing on stage at book launches, and receiving the accolades she longed for. She would see herself in the life she desired, feeling the excitement, the pride, the joy of her success. This wasn't just daydreaming yet, was a focused, emotional visualization that activated her subconscious mind. In time, opportunities came her way. She met the right people, found the right publisher, and her book reached audiences far and wide. Laura's visualization laid the groundwork for her reality. The clearer her mental image became, the more her life began to reflect it. Visualization works because it trains your mind to focus on the positive outcomes you want to see. It shifts your attention from doubt, fear, and uncertainty to the belief that success is already within your reach. When you hold a clear vision of your success, you begin to move toward it, taking inspired action with the confidence that it will come to fruition. You stop waiting for success to happen and start creating it with every thought and feeling. However, visualization is more than just a mental exercise. It involves the power of emotion. You must not only see your success, but also feel it. Feel the excitement of accomplishment, the gratitude for the opportunities that have opened up, and the peace that comes with knowing your dreams are being realized. The universe responds to emotions with even greater intensity. When you connect emotionally with your vision, you send out a stronger vibration that the universe can work with. Consider Daniel, who wanted to improve his health and fitness. Instead of focusing on what was wrong with his body, he visualized himself as strong, healthy, and full of energy. Every morning, he saw himself running effortlessly, feeling vibrant, and achieving his fitness goals. With every visualization, he felt the joy of being in perfect health. Soon, his actions aligned with his vision. He made healthier choices, exercised regularly, and his body began to reflect his inner picture. Daniel's visualization was the catalyst for change, creating the mental space for success to manifest in his physical life. So, dear friend, as you embark on your journey to success, remember this: the clearer and more emotional your vision, the more the universe will bring it to you. Visualize your success as already being realized. Feel it deeply, and trust that your vision is becoming reality with every passing moment. Success begins in the mind, and the more you nurture and cultivate it with belief and feeling, the more the universe will conspire to bring it to you. Let your vision be your guiding light, and watch as your reality transforms to match the beautiful picture you've created in your mind. 3. Believe you deserve it. To truly manifest the life you desire, you must first believe that you deserve it. This may seem simple, yet it is one of the most powerful forces you can harness in your journey toward abundance. Many people desire success, love, and wealth, but deep down, they do not truly believe they are worthy of it. This hidden doubt creates a barrier between them and the very life they seek. Without believing in your worth, you limit the opportunities that can come into your life. The universe is abundant, and it is ready to offer you everything you desire, but it can only give to you in the measure of what you believe you deserve. If you hold a belief that wealth, love, or success are out of reach for you, the universe will match that belief by sending you experiences that reflect this limitation. However, when you deeply believe that you are worthy of the very best, you unlock the floodgates of abundance. Consider Megan, who for years struggled to find happiness in her career. She worked tirelessly but felt unfulfilled, unsure if she was capable of achieving the success she longed for. But one day, she had an epiphany. She realized that her fear of unworthiness was keeping her from embracing the opportunities that were meant for her. From that moment on, she began to consciously affirm that she was worthy of success, and every time an opportunity arose, she embraced it with confidence. Megan's belief in her own worth created a space for her to receive success, and soon, she was promoted to the role she had always wanted. Belief in your worth is not just about affirming it with words, it's about feeling it in your heart and soul. When you truly believe that you deserve the best, You begin to expect the best. You raise your standards and align your actions with the belief that good things are meant for you. The universe will always respond to the energy you project. If you are filled with the certainty of your worth, you draw toward you people, opportunities, and experiences that reflect that belief. You must release the fear of not being good enough and let go of the limiting beliefs that have been programmed into you. Perhaps you grew up hearing that success is for the privileged, or that money is hard to come by, or that love is a rare gift. These are all false beliefs that do not reflect the truth of the abundant universe we live in. The truth is, you are deserving of all that is good and beautiful in life. The moment you realize this and begin to accept it as your reality, everything changes. Take David, who had always believed that he wasn't worthy of great wealth. Despite his hard work, he never seemed to attract financial success. When he began to shift his thinking, to truly believe that he deserved prosperity, his life began to transform. He attracted new business opportunities, his income increased, and he began to feel a sense of freedom and security that had always eluded him. David's belief in his worthiness opened the door to prosperity that had been waiting for him all along. So, dear one, know this: you are worthy of all the blessings life has to offer. Believe in your worth, claim it with confidence, and watch as the universe begins to bring to you what you have always desired. Your belief in yourself is the key that unlocks your prosperity. And the moment you truly accept that you deserve it, everything you seek will come to you. Trust in your worth and allow the universe to respond to your magnificent belief in who you are. 4. Take inspired action. Taking inspired action is one of the most powerful steps you can take toward manifesting your dreams. It is the bridge between desire and fulfillment, the point where your thoughts and intentions come to life through deliberate, guided steps. Many people mistakenly think that manifestation is simply about thinking and wishing, but the key lies in action, not just any action, but action that is inspired by faith, clarity, and trust in the process. Inspired action comes when you align your thoughts, emotions, and desires with the energy of what you want to create. It is a form of action that feels right, even if the path is not entirely clear. It is the moment when the universe whispers to you, and you respond by moving forward with confidence. These actions are not forced. They are intuitive and aligned with your higher purpose. When you act in this way, the universe meets you halfway, creating synchronicities and opportunities that seem almost magical. Consider Nina, a woman who always dreamed of becoming a writer but felt stuck in her job. She often thought about writing, but she believed that she wasn't ready, or that the timing wasn't right. Then one day, she felt an inner prompting to start writing in the mornings before work. This felt like an inspired thought, not something she had planned, but something that came with a deep sense of rightness. Despite the fear and self-doubt, she began to write daily. Her confidence grew, and soon she found herself submitting articles, getting feedback, and ultimately publishing her first book. Nina's inspired action made her dreams real, not because she had everything figured out, but because she listened to the quiet guidance within her. Taking inspired action is not about rushing forward without thought, but about listening closely to the subtle nudges you receive. It's about trusting your intuition and moving when it feels right. Sometimes, you will be prompted to take a small step, perhaps sending an email, making a phone call, or even just researching more about your goal. Other times, the action may be bigger, like starting a new project or making an important decision. No matter the size, the key is that it is aligned with your heart's desire. Now, let's think about Ethan, who had always dreamed of starting his own business but was paralyzed by fear. He spent months researching and planning, but never took any concrete steps. One morning, he had an inspired thought to attend a networking event that he had been putting off. Though he wasn't sure why, something inside told him that it was the right time. At the event, he met someone who would become a vital business partner. Ethan's inspired action led him to the exact person who could help him turn his dream into reality. Remember, when you take inspired action, you are not acting from fear or doubt, but from a place of knowing that your dreams are already on their way. The universe is waiting for you to take the first step, to show your faith through action. The more you act on your inspiration, the more the universe aligns with you, creating opportunities that move you closer to your goals. It's also important to recognize that taking action is not about striving or forcing things to happen. It's about being in the flow, staying open, and allowing the next step to reveal itself. Trust that each action, no matter how small, is part of the larger journey toward your dreams. When you move forward with confidence, faith, and trust, inspired, action becomes the most natural thing in the world. The universe responds to your movement, and you begin to see how your efforts align with the abundant flow of life. So, take inspired action with joy, knowing that every step you take is bringing you closer to your dreams. Let your actions be guided by your faith, and watch as the universe begins to open doors you never thought possible. 5. Gratitude and letting go. Gratitude and letting go are the twin forces that unlock the abundance of life. These two principles, when understood and embraced, can completely transform your experiences. Gratitude is the key that opens the door to more blessings, while letting go allows the universe to do its work, bringing the perfect outcomes to you. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you or counting your blessings once in a while. It is about living in a state of appreciation for all that you have. It is about seeing the good in every situation, no matter how small it may seem. The more you focus on what you are grateful for, the more of it you attract. Gratitude is like a magnet that pulls the energies of abundance toward you. When you focus on the gifts that already surround you, whether it's your health, your loved ones, or the opportunities you have, you begin to tap into a greater flow of prosperity. Consider the example of Sarah, who was feeling stuck in her job and life. She often found herself complaining about the things she didn't have, the things she lacked. But one day, she made the decision to shift her focus. Instead of dwelling on her dissatisfaction, she began to express gratitude for the job she had, the skills she was learning, and the support of her friends and family. This simple shift in perspective opened her eyes to the abundance that already existed in her life. Sarah's life began to transform as she continued to live in a state of gratitude. Opportunities she once overlooked began to appear, and soon, she found herself on a path to the career she had always dreamed of. Gratitude is the secret ingredient that makes everything in your life shine brighter. However, gratitude alone is not enough. You must also let go. Letting go means releasing your attachment to how things should unfold, to the specific way you think your desires should manifest. Often, people hold on to their desires so tightly, expecting them to show up in a very particular way, and this creates resistance. You must understand that the universe knows the best way to bring your desires to fruition. And sometimes it is not the way you expect. Letting go is the practice of trusting the process, of knowing that once you have set your intention, taken inspired action, and expressed your gratitude, the universe will take care of the rest. It's like planting a seed in the soil. You don't dig up the seed every day to check on its progress. You trust that with time and care, it will grow. Letting go means trusting that your desires are alra,